To rate the Mercenary 510. Before I start this video, I will first like to say rest in peace to Emanuel Steward. The word is that he passed away last night or yesterday. Reports saying that he was hospitalized because he was having surgery on his stomach or something, and complications went through, and he's not with us no more. Even though I feel as though his commentary with HBO was slightly skewed by the corruption by Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant, I still respected him. You know, when he was doing this thing with Tommy Hearns and, you know, and Michael Moore and all those people, it was way before my time, so I can't really say too much about his legacy. But he was a great ambassador to the sport of boxing, and may he rest in peace. Now, let's get to business. I haven't made too many videos in a long time because, you know, I have a life, you know. Things have been real hectic for me, you know, with school and work. So I haven't really had the time to make videos, but I have been keeping tabs on what's going on in boxing. The one thing I really been interested in was who Manny Pacquiao was going to pick for his next opponent, because I just assumed that he was going to fight Bradley again, being that Bradley, even though 70% of the world think Pacquiao won, which I have still got my video up on who I thought won, but, you know, still the Pactors out there, they still think he won. So I just assumed that he was going to fight Bradley again. Then reports was coming up like, oh, he might face Cotto again, or oh, he might fight Marquez again, or he might just wait to fight for Mayweather. And so as it happened, and it's official, he will be fighting Emanuel Marquez for the 4th time. I don't know what's the date, but he's gonna fight him sometime. I think in December. Now, this is like why a lot of people have a bad taste in their mouth about boxing, because of the shit this motherfucker is pulling, man. When ever in the 90s or the 80s you seen a fighter, even though it was a controversial loss, you seen a fighter lose their belt, oh, and just say, oh, the belt don't matter. Oh, it don't matter. I won. I'm just gonna fight somebody else. When has that ever happened? I know the people, you know, watching these YouTube videos are way older than me. So so if you're watching, I want you to give a comment and say, like, when has that ever happened? As far as I can recall, when Leonard lost to Duran, Leonard wanted an immediate rematch. You know, an immediate one. You know, when Lennox Lewis lost to Rockman, he wanted an immediate rematch. Those are just a couple examples I'm throwing out there. I mean, this doesn't happen. Who has done this shit, or who in a right state of mind would do some shit like this? Even though the fans, I think Manny Pacquiao is going off the fact that the fans are saying that he won the fight. But you can look at the end of that fight, he did not look like he believed that he won that fight. You just look at him. His head was down. He was dejected. He didn't look like a fighter who thought he won. You know, Had people not been clamoring on the you know the fanatic fans would have been like, oh, he want to fight. Oh, I'm sure Manny Pacquiao would have jumped to get back in the ring with Bradley. But that's not right that he's gonna just go off these fans and just use that excuse to duck Bradley. Because even though he didn't want to fight Bradley again, if the fans wasn't doing all that commotion, he would have had no choice but to fight Bradley again. Because he would have lost his credibility. Would have been like, oh, he took your belt, but you're not gonna fight him again. He beat you, but everybody's like, oh, Manny Pacquiao won. But my thought is, no matter how you feel the fight went down, or how the fans felt the fight went down, who won, at the end of the day, it's still a loss to your record and a win to his record. And Timothy Bradley has your belt. That's just the reality of it. Now, if you really the true champion and the true pound for pound fighter, pound for pound best fighter that you claim to be, you would take that fucking rematch. You would want to get your belt back. But no, Manny Pacquiao's gonna play it safe because I know that he don't think he can beat Bradley. So he's gonna fight Marquez, who's damn near 40 years old. 40, I don't know how old Marquez is, but he's up there. Look, Marquez fought a hell of a fight that third fight. Fought a hell of a fight. But I don't think he's gonna get it done this fourth one. I don't think he's gonna get it done. I think Manny Pacquiao's gonna finally get him. He's gonna finally get him. He's gonna beat Marquez. Then he's gonna most likely fight Mayweather, and people's gonna forget all about this shit. It's just how boxing is now. And I'm gonna make another video on how Mayweather and the whole 50 Cent thing went. But right now, I'm severely disappointed in boxing right now, and that's it. Out.